party tries to hold out as long as they can until Vasmir gets there to cast lane shift, right? The problem is the party is getting their ass handed to them. So um, the party holds out, and then at some point during the fight, Aliphone activates her domain and traps Guillotine along with the party, and both sides came to the agreement of a duel to um, decide if the party gets to escape or not.
It was
Rocky
Rocky.
tries to atone for his sins and tries to step up. But Connor Di Mabangbang, mahipi naman ko ni karon. Connor Di Mabangbang goes out and accepts the challenge himself. Also, in an attempt to atone for his sins, Carl now, nang the party watches as Connor and I forgot his name, Guillotine,
Diame.
Liam dukes it out, right? Vasmir gets there, and as the party is about to plane shift out, they see Connor give a thumbs up, and that's the last that we see of Connor. The party teleports back to the party penguin Hector's castle, and he notices that all of us came back except for one, and that's how the session ended.
Nice.
Dapat tayo Connor to.
And that's the end of the recap. We move on to the actual session. You guys return to the castle, or Hector's Hector's castle. Gab, I think it's yours.
Is mine? Okay, wait. Hold on. How's that?
No.
It's okay.
Mamute ko na.
Also, DM, sorry to interrupt.
What?
I'm not in
what did you
the
say?
map. I think I'm deactivated.
I just hear a storm.
Let me. Okay, I'm gonna put the tokens. Hold on. All right, we're complete so far.
Nice.
Damn, that's a lot of 2 hits.
Why am I scared of this session? Low key, I'm kind of scared for no reason.
What the hell is
I don't know why.
Proteanism.
Not answer. It's either I either fell asleep or I'm experiencing vertigo.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay. So if I don't respond, just excuse it for a bit, cause I just came back from Iloilo from the boat.
Nice.
Anyway,
Okay, thank you.
moving on. Can everyone see the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
I can't
Alright.
open.
Am I scared?
It's okay. Just continue, DM.
What's the problem, Telephone?
I can't. It doesn't have the open in above PTP in mine. My
Check if your extension is active.
it is. That's the weird thing. But it's okay. Just continue. I'll find a way.
Such a familiar sound.
Right. But anyway, you arrive back at Hector's castle. All of you are distraught after the recent, well, you don't know what happened to Connor. All of you are in distraught. The wedding is in 7 hours. Some of you have expended resources. What do you guys do?
Okay.
And we now talk about the plan or what happened. Let's do.
Matulog si Vasmer kay Hector. Do you have eyes on the castle? What's going on?
The castle.
Oh,
Ah, yes. They seem to be preparing for the wedding.
are the guests there? Are there are
I
they
guess pocket watch. But it is still 3.
for ours?
Wedding.
We're out
I
of
am
so they
down.
said they were gonna do
I'm
this
done.
the quick way or the hard way. The Vasmir, the main character. Most of ours, we were fucking ambushed in the mirror realm by the generals. 4 of them. How did they know about this?
Ah, and I was wondering what took you so long. We waited here an hour.
4 of them were there. I don't even know what's gonna happen to Connor, but I hope that he gets out of this.
You were ambushed by who? Hector asks.
Okay. Out of character guys, I don't know the names. I just know Gil.
Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky.
Can Rocky step up? We were ambushed by Guillaume, General Cream, General Carmilla, and sino galing isa DM. The tall lady.
Smoothie.
Yeah, and Smoothie. All 4 of us. Yeah. All 4 of them cornered us in the mirror.
His eyes wide open as he takes 1 step back. Don't tell me that they're already on to you.
Which means they're already onto you.
No, I made sure
It's
they
not
won't
guaranteed.
repeat it.
It's not guaranteed.
However, this is not good. Those are the 4 generals. And you said Connor is fighting them alone?
Fighting one.
No.
He made a deal.
Yeah.
And he honored it, but
And who did he fight?
Guillaume.
You can see his face shifts from like fear to like a blank face, a solemn face. He then just like walks past you and taps your shoulder and says nothing.
oh fuck.
No, he's not dead yet. We don't know.
As he begins to walk, he begins to speak up once more. And I assume that some of you have wasted your resources because you got ambushed.
We were careful not to waste too much because we know that we don't have enough time, but yes, we were forced.
I lost
You
a bit
got out
of
of the mirror realm using teleportation. I assume it's high magic then.
Plane shift. It was actually just not high magic, but still.
It is high magic. It's a 7th level spell, fool.
Jace, 6.
Oh, 6? Let me see. Is it 6?
You know what Vasmir says? 6.
Actually 6. Because nerd.
Actually, it was 6 DM.
But Vasmir's like waves him off. Never mind. What's our game plan?
6
They
level
know.
spells are still high magic.
Yeah. They know they're onto us. But what is it? What's that entail? Do they anticipate the ambush?
Oh, fucked.
Well, something must have drawn their attention. But never matter.
Wait.
At least we're here. But there's only 7 hours till wedding.
Wait. Okay, out of character, is he a...
What?
Is Hector a snitch?
I mean, I guess you could like try to pinpoint it maybe.
Nah. His son is on the one.
Wait, can Rocky say this? Can Rocky say something?
What do you want to say?
I think that because Vasmir teleported us directly to you.
Hmm?
Wait,
Huh?
are we outside?
We're gonna
Or are
blame
we?
Yeah.
Jasmine.
Nagwa ako tiya sa, nagwa ako sa bounce ang castle.
No. Are we in? Are we in the real world, in the material world, or are we in
No,
your
we are
domain?
inside of him.
Yes,
Okay.
you're inside
Alright.
Hector's body.
Now,
You,
all right. I was concerned because the teleportation or the plane ship might have alerted the family.
Nagwa ko sa bounce ang castle before ko nagsunod sa Mirabel. So I technically cast it outside of the castle.
well then.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. We're fine for now. Anyways, chat. What's the plan?
We're down
Well,
from.
I know that you have used your resources. I am guaranteeing that you're not at full power when we assassinate the Deus. Am I right?
Yes.
That's just
I am.
Elephant just
Wait
looks
lang.
away.
Oh shit.
Minerva.
yes, he
Shit.
lost their power. Their powers are gone.
Vasmir looks at Alphon. What happened back there?
She's silent for a bit as she just continues looking down. It's clear that she's trying to hold back her tears. It's just
Can I
Oh.
telepathically talk to Vasmir?
I mean, I guess.
Our clerics lost their powers because of my sins, Vasmir.
Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, he didn't say that. Vasmir.
Oh shit! Said Vasmir in game.
I didn't say that.
Puta. Anyways,
Mhm.
Vasmir's eyes widen and he looks at Alphon and Minerva, and then he looks back at Alphon. Are you
No.
okay?
She like whimpers and
Yeah, Rocky, you stupid.
Shut up,
She
Spirit.
just-
You're not even here.
she continues to just look away, like turning herself physically away from you, like putting her hands
No,
close to herself.
Vasmir, holds her like holds her shoulder,
Aw.
and then he says, "You're as much as Alphon as you ever were. This does not define." Hindi sa istorya chat, nag-ibig na sa chat.
Oh.
Rocky looks away in shame. Wala naman ba akong...
As you should. I'm kidding.
As
Sorry.
you should.
Minerva just
That-
Minerva just
uh,
looks at
No.
Alephon.
Sa
Wait, guys, Minerva's talking.
Yeah.
Minerva just looks at Alephon, pats her, and she's like, "If you can still fight. Unlike me, I don't have anything."
Can I really? I'm not strong enough.
Alphon,
Don't say.
do you not have
Don't-
out of character? You got your tank, di ba?
I'm not here, no. I don't have...
Oh, fuck. She's just carrying around a tank.
She's,
Never mind.
she just says,
Why would she carry?
Wait, it's another...
a weird thing.
Minerva just says to Alephon, "Listen, just because you can't heal or you can't do what Millet usually can let you do, doesn't mean you're completely worthless. Remember, you are smart and you are strong, Alephon.
She just like...
You have potential.
Mm.
Even if the gods can't help us, we still have to help our friend."
She purses her lips. Like, she looks up at Minerva with like tears in her eyes, like rolling down her cheeks. And she nods.
You can see Minerva smile sadly. You can see her holding back the tears. And you could tell that she's barely holding it in, but she's doing it for she won't feel scared. And she's like, I may have lost all of my powers, but it doesn't mean I can't try to help. Even if it means maybe I could be a meat shield? I don't know.
Oh.
Because after all, it's it's a it's a hard thing to face, especially when you've been, worshipping them your entire life.
Vladimir perks up. Either way, if we are smart about this, we won't need to fight. And then he looks at Hector. Do you have any suggestions?
Swift and fast. We need to do it swift and fast before they can expect it. He then, pulls out a sheet of paper and then puts it on the table, boom, with a slam. Luckily, I managed to grab my contacts. Paid a hefty amount of gold for them to join. The most
Contacts.
reliable hired men. He then smiles slyly as he looks at all of you. I suppose you guys could need some help.
Who did you get?
He then taps the first name.
Cameos?
Ervin Morieth.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go! Kamakura. Let's go!
Well-known caster, roaming the lands. Although his motives are unknown, he is very efficient and gets the job done. He then slides his finger downward. Dakar Morgan.
Oh, let's go!
Bloody
Oh,
execution.
another.
Always does his job cleanly. He slides down. Greaves. A man with unknown origins. He doesn't talk. But these three work together like bread and butter. And the fourth one.
Fourth?
Mm.
The more
You know
the
what?
merrier.
He then rolls up the paper. I think that's it for now.
Uy.
They will arrive in an hour.
Kill
Okay, I'm gonna call it. This is a cameo from another entity.
Kasi kind sir, ang
Nails.
fourth star.
Vegas.
They will arrive in an hour.
Si many times sir.
Currently, they're on ship. I have them delivered here very discreetly. They will not notice. I will meet them at the docks in an hour. So, if you want to rest here, rest while you can.
Rocky raises his hand. Hector,
He stares at you.
Vladimir.
Mm.
When fighting Guillaume, he had the demon eyes of foresight. 2 of them. He was able to predict my countermeasures for their ambush. And if not for Alephone and you, we would have been ended pretty shortly. I think that his foresight ability might be an obstacle that we have to work around on. Because who knows how powerful he can get, and maybe by then that we'd be ready for the ambush in the
By
wedding.
then, his head has been taken by Connor, and Vladimir slams his hand on the table.
Aw.
And then you can see that he's fucking worried right now. He's not even sure if he believes in what he's saying.
Oh, my Shayla.
My shit.
Vladimir, we have to anticipate.
And then Vladimir relaxes his hands. Forgiveness. You're right. Michael should be helpful, but he's not.
He's in the Takugawa arc.
DM, if I can recall DM, ang foresight, can I remember how far can he see into the future? Because I faced it twice, 2 rounds.
Well, he can effortlessly see 1 round into the future. If he tries, he can go 2 rounds into the future.
Wait,
So-
ang naman IJs, does this have the foresights?
Yeah. May
May
passive foresight.
foresight
na.
ba din?
Passive foresight.
Sino ko di kinalan foresight tao sa ato? Si Rocky, I guess. I guess mas kinalan ni Rocky.
Am I calling?
Yeah.
Vladimir looks at Rocky, and he says, if it's foresight that you need, I can give you foresight. It's gonna cost me, but it's worth it.
How long does the spell last? Isn't it 8 hours, right?
8 hours.
I think that should be enough. Are you sure, Vasimir?
The battle won't take 8 hours.
And then for the first time, he says yes, but you're not sure.
Ooh.
Ito, look lang si Rocky mo because he's not even sure of his own abilities. So,
We'll do what we can. I'll cast it before we ambush them. Use it well. It's gonna cost me.
you know, I have a scroll of foresight myself, Vasimir.
What is it, a Will and the Foe meme?
You don't have to do this for me.
Oh, you could have just said that. Oh.
But it will
Yeah,
use
I was
I know,
giving,
right?
I was giving you a moment. Forgive me.
Sinapagid ka
Breaks
na
the
lang
fourth
din,
wall.
Alright, pero we have to expect na he'd predict everything in the room that he's in, or he'd anticipate a lot of things, so we have to hit him very far for him to not expect something from us, you know?
Oh, if only Michael was there.
What makes Michael's foresight very effective, it's because it's in combo with the long sight eye, which means he can see very far and predict a lot of things from a very far distance. I just need to know how far the range of the foresight eyes that Guillaume has.
Well, he's a marshal. He would not want to be very far.
Yeah.
Unless he's good at throwing a spear.
Or unless getting up
Yeah,
Or-
or he's just good at throwing, you know? Like,
Or he did. Or he did.
For some reason,
Hmm?
if you guys have any binding spells, that would be a great way to stop him.
Fighting spells? What do you mean?
Binding.
binding.
Oh, binding spell. Is he a fiend? Is he a fey or an undead? Because I can do play now.
Or, or better yet, for every demonic eye user, there's one weakness we all share. Minerva walks around.
Mhm.
Blindness.
Oh yeah, that too.
We can't predict if they're blinded.
That's true.
His constitution should be pretty high, but Rocky's spells are pretty high as well. Vasimir is kind of saying spell saves, but he doesn't know what the fuck that is. So he says, Rocky, can you cast blinding?
I have to be
Peter,
I at least have to be 120 feet away for me to immobilize him. But I believe that he's immune.
Immune to blindness.
and
No, he
man,
has his siblings backing him up. Any binding
not-
spells I do,
No, blindness. Blindness ka.
blindness physically.
Oh, ang marauton, di ka bate.
My bad.
he's old. It's like he's old.
He's 1 year older than me.
Technically, he's not
What
old
the
as me,
fuck?
That's
Oh, man.
but I mean,
Go ahead,
another good
Carl.
way is
No.
Can you blind him?
I can't blind him, Vasmir. He has magical resistance. Any damage I do, he'd brush it off.
And then Vasimir slams his hands on the table again. Then I'll gouge his eyes out.
It's not how it works, Vasmir. We need someone with physical things to gouge his eyes out for it to be effective.
You want physical? And then Vasimir whirls at you. This is your fault. For the first time, you can see Vasimir's eyes.
Shit.
Oh shit. Oh. Okay.
Love drama.
who says that
I-
we need to be close up to hit him? We have a
I-
perfectly good sniper here. He looks at Kane.
Fuck.
Vasimir's still glowering at Rock.
I don't
Kane
think
is
he
not
was a
here.
sniper.
Kane is not here.
No, he is here though.
He is here.
No,
Is it?
oh, he is.
Oh, I know.
He's with
Oh
us.
my god.
He's so invisible that we don't see him.
Rose has so
He's
much
not
stealth
here.
that you guys
Meanwhile,
don't
Kane
know
is
it.
slowly eating chips in the corner like Drax and like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know what I did, Vasmir.
And then he just like he just
Listen.
nang huffs and puffs and he's like and he
Wait,
like
wait.
ano,
Let us mirror play.
he just
Okay.
he just huffs and puffs and turns around. Don't tell me what I can do. And then he just walks away.
Minerva just says, everyone listen. If we keep getting angry at each other, we're not gonna be able to make a comprehensive plan. Listen, Rocky has made mistakes, but we all made mistakes. Everyone here made a mistake in the party,
Hell yeah.
including me for not stopping Rocky, including Allophone, who didn't know what she was doing. Listen, we all made mistakes.
Pain saying hell yeah.
Yeah.
I also open doors.
My, what?
Continue, whatever, continue.
Stop.
But anyway, what do you guys do for the hour?
I rest, I fucking sleep.
Let me recover my
Actually, rest. I think you should all rest to get to your
Oh, wait. Kahit ano ganyan pang gasto ko.
So, rest.
Wala, kung may nagasto,
Yeah,
I think
have I
so,
used-
fine.
I'm the same with me because I don't have anything. Do I have naman no sanang kung HP wala?
Nag-deal si in ice no, gin-save ko mo to ni Rocky, so they're fine. So, nagasto ko how much? Nagasto ko DM isa ka 6 level, kag isa ka 9th level.
Anong ginamit
Pero-
level mo? What the fuck?
Ang dispel magic against your plane shift.
Oh.
And
Ang counter spell ang counter spell ko sa plane shift.
Lane shift, walang nakas ko, so why ko nagasto anything above 6 and below 6?
So, ang ako, yeah, I got a lot. Pero DM, di ba, as Arcane Affinity, I can still cast another high level magic. Nga na-spend ko na. Yeah. And I can still recover the 9th level spell slot because of my sorcerer points.
Do you want to convert it?
If mag-short rest ko na yun, I can recover half of my spell points again, or sorcerer points again. So, as if foil ako nabuhinan. Ayusin mo, Wong.
What does everyone else do?
Matutulog.
Yeah, I'll do that, Wong. Is that okay?
You don't get this every time.
Thank you.
You just
Chance.
Minerva you just see Minerva trying to figure out a way to what to call it again? Is trying to figure out a way to what you call it? Plan how to defeat these guys even if she doesn't have anything.
No, we already
Elephone's just hugging her knees.
Minerva just sits next to Allophone, gently pats her back.
Well,
It's alright.
redeem mo, when you finish a short rest, you can regain up to 10 sorcery points. Pero once ko lang mo, sorry. So, I will sleep right now. Or after ko convert DM. Using
So you rest
catnap.
for an hour.
No. Wait, ano kalaway kang short rest? 1 hour lang?
1 hour.
Pwede? Yeah, pwede.
So you do that?
Good time din nga mag-contemplate si Rocky sa decision sa kaboy. So, you guys go.
What do you mean?
Into the abyss.
Si Pantheon sa corner. Ikaw mo lang, he's just sitting there.
You love the corner.
He loves the
in
corner.
the corner again. Yeah.
No, Vasmir turns into a rat and sleeps as a rat.
You sleep as a rat. You
Why?
sleep inside like a bread. Like you
Yeah.
eat bread and then you just
We don't have,
sleep
like-
inside the bread.
Who are these on my side? Are these like actors, man? Yeah.
Anybody need healing, by the way?
Matulog mo tagapon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
rest is fine.
Yeah.
Or I guess pag bugtaw ta kag wala
I mean,
pa
a short
tagapon.
rest
Yeah.
you can spend a hit dice to heal up in a short rest.
I want to. Oh, it's short rest. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have enough time for a long
Yeah.
rest.
Longer is like 8 hours. We only have 7.
1d6 plus 2.
Pwede mo Tulog lang ta, ligoy lang ta, pwede sila bakala kapag
The new spirit.
Imagine one of you guys accidentally hit long rest, and that just immediately means they
No.
overslept and missed the
Oh,
well, I'm late for the wedding.
I gotta get in there.
We're late to the wedding. You're not
Itigil ang
invited
kasal.
anyway.
Oh,
Itigil lang sa...
Itigil lang kasal.
You go
It's
to see
crazy.
Spirit, and they're just like cleaning up the chairs already.
Yeah, he's having HP
They're all
sa
at
short
the-
rest for the M.
And then fucking Vasmir roll, no name roll in,
They're all at the
half asleep.
reception.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Time is it? You missed the wedding. Fuck.
Anyway,
for 5
guys,
hours.
Yes, Yam?
moving on. An hour has passed. We switch to the perspective of the three hired help: Erevan, Drakkar, and Grieve. All three of you are aboard a ship towards a large island with a huge castle standing right next to a cliff or attached to a cliff. You see tall trees near the shore, and you see a man standing on the beach, followed by 5 people with black suits. You guys notice him. He is Hector. Your what do you call it? The one that hired you. So what are you guys doing in the ship? Can I
We're
be
Yes, Yam.
everybody's just
Oh no,
sitting
that
down, calmly, and can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
yeah, just a little,
Can you
little
guys hear
bit
me?
up.
Sorry.
Just a very little bit
bro.
up,
Okay,
but
guys,
it's
can you
alright.
hear me?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Yep. For Greaves is just playing with his loot, at the same time wondering what's the next best thing to polymorph his friends into. Then bringing up wondering if, like, hey, do you think it'd be nice if I turn you into an elephant next time?
Um, for Erevan, he's wondering about the same thing, and then he speaks to Drakkar. He mentions, "Hey man, what do you think is the next mission going to be?" Last one was a bit the difficult side, I would say, retrieving that
I thought you had all
item
the
that he
details.
wanted us to get.
I was under the assumption you had all the details for this mission.
Right now, I do not have any idea of. Right now, unfortunately, I do not. What I do have is we're going to be assigned. The only details that has been passed down to me is we're going who they are and what the mission is. So I guess we'll have to play it by ear, if what they intend to use us for, basically. I would suggest for us to just stick together. We don't know currently what their mission is, but knowing what kind of mission Hector sent us here every now and then, it's safe to say that this is going to be a difficult one, I would say, challenging. So that's the detail that I have right now. It's best that we just keep to ourselves until such time we have a good idea of what they are all about. We are supposed to act as aid of this group, and I think with the plethora of
resources and abilities that we have, I think we will be of good use regardless of what they want us to do. And I can, I do appreciate the same, I mean, humor that you have, antics, as you might call it. But I would suggest to have it under the wraps right now until we get to know some of the people that we will be working with. And then he
I
smiles
don't have
at Reed.
antics.
Okay, if you want to call it that way. So, you guys have any concerns, questions that you may have?
Jokar won't have anything. I think he'd just be sitting silently and waiting until we reach shore. We do see Hector on the shore, right?
Yes, Hector is on the shore with his hands on his pockets, smiling as your ship comes close.
Yeah, I guess he'll just be waiting until we arrive.
All right, and as the ship reaches the beach, thank you. And Hector walks forward to greet all of you. Ah, so you have finally arrived. How's the journey at the sea?
It was rough, I would say.
Wet.
Ah, yes, of course. Well, it is good to finally have you here. And of course, I apologize for not stating the business itself, but we have built trust over the years, haven't we?
Yes, I would say.
Good. Well then, as promised, he then snaps his fingers. You can see two of the men are carrying boxes. He then opens the box to reveal 3 gold bags. Half of the payment before employment, the other half paid after the mission. 10,000 gold each.
Damn.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Didn't get paid that.
How come we never
Hell
did
yeah.
that good?
Damn, we ain't going anymore, boys.
I should have
Listen,
avoided
Iris,
They're
Penguin
doing this. You're doing this willingly. They're not.
Spirit, pay
Penguin
us.
just,
Spirit, pay
bro,
us.
Penguin just,
Yeah, Westman.
I'm surprised when
Frankly, they underpaid down here.
Yes, this is 50% of the down payment.
Like
For
they're
the
Oh,
mission.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, if you think about it,
This is 50%? God damn!
Well,
we
that's
should be paying Hector for this because we need his
Yeah.
house.
Okay.
we're broke too.
Awesome.
All right. Well then, now that I've seen that you are satisfied with the down payment, would you like me to debrief you of the plan?
That would be a great help. By the way, thank you for this, as usual, lofty amount. This is one of the reasons why we are not able to resist the offers that you have.
We mercenaries think alike. He then taps your arm. As long as we can see profit, it's good for us.
And
Anyway,
profit you shall have.
we are on habited land. If we wish to discuss the plan more discreetly, I suggest we move to my castle.
Either way.
He then opens his chest. You see a black reed.
Okay.
Never gets old.
Yeah.
If you may.
Your castle is inside that chest.
Of course. Oh, I forgot you haven't seen this castle of mine, so it must be strange. He then just smiles.
I've seen weirder things. And Jakar is going to go in first.
Greaves follows suit.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
Everyone follows, then Yeah, everyone follows, and then he tells Hector, "Not surprised. Every time I meet you, you're always something. There's always something new." And then he proceeds.
Inside
As
his
you
chest.
guys enter his chest, it feels as if your body is being pulled by a large gravitational force as you begin to fall. Your body feels like it's spinning, being stretched in multiple areas. And as you open your eyes, you're inside a large hallway. Way too royal to be a normal noble's castle.
I must
And let me
say,
see.
I'm impressed.
He appears right beside you. Make yourselves at home. He then leads you to the hall with a large table. You can see people there as well, not just you. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna describe this in your perspective. You see a large dragonborn, larger than the normal typical dragonborns. He has a druidic touch about him, with a large axe strapped across his back. You see an orc, or a half-orc. But Erevan, the first impression you see of this orc is he's powerful. Not only that, you look at his clothing, even though he's hiding it with a cloak of, what you call it? Cloak of many disguises. I forgot the term. But yeah. No, the cloak of many disguises, I think.
Many fashions, many fashions.
Many fashions, there we go. The
It's,
cloak of
you
many
forgot.
fashions.
I'm a rat.
It's
I'm
for
a sleeping
cool.
rat.
Oh, you're right. He's a rat sleeping.
No, this is after like
Early.
breakfast. All of you are like preparing.
Okay.
You see, even though this orc is hiding what he's wearing behind the cloak of many fashions, you can definitely sense he has the same robes that you have, and the staff of power. You wonder who this orc is. To be followed there, you see a red-haired half-elf. Quite short, to be honest, but you do know she's not young. Although she is sulking.
Really?
You see
Everyone.
a giant, a blue giant, with yet another axe strapped onto his back, and a mace to be followed with. And you know what? I think it'll take forever if I describe every one of you. You see the punch.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Good
got
effort,
it.
DM.
was good game.
Well, he then Hector looks towards you three. I assume you did not expect to be working, but yes, this task is very, very important. That you and them must need to work together to aid.
There is the eyes of identification, caravan.
Alright, you instantly activate it. Erevan, it feels as if your body is being scanned. Rocky, you see that Erevan is, his name is Erevan Morieth. He wields he wears the robe of the Archmagi, same as you, but not cut from the same fabric.
Oh.
He's over 1,000 years old.
Oh, fuck.
What the hell?
And not only that, he has 2 blades that are crafted from the same type of arcanic material from your Staff of Power.
Bro.
Cool.
Martial Mage? Finally, Martial Mage.
Ako na na, Rocky didn't bother you to talk.
DM,
Basmir.
did I feel who scanned me?
Yes,
Of course you know.
you saw the orc, like his eye switched. His eye switched from what is Rocky's eye color?
Rocky's eye color is
Rainbow.
white.
Yep. It turned, like, you can see he has no pupil. It's pure white. However, when you felt like you were scanned, his white eye turned blue for a split second, and then returned to white. You know it's a demon eye.
And I look at Rocky intently. Everyone looks at Rocky intently. I trust you saw something you like.
Hey, yo! Oh, sorry.
You didn't hold it, huh?
Couldn't hold it in, bro.
Okay, wait. Okay. Everyone is your name, right?
I am.
We bought the same equipment. Rocky.
I
So
would
you
not
should have
know.
been. Iba kita ni Rocky, Rove the HPJ.
Maflexo.
Oh, by the way, while you guys are doing that, Hector turns towards Drakara and Greaves. Well, it seems that the two groups must be acquainted with each other first. I will give you time to make acquaintance before I spill the plans.
Vasmir, you can see Vasmir walking to Hector and thought you said there were 4.
I did. The other one, he then looks in a random direction, like a far direction. Was not on the ship,
Not on the ship.
but he will come. He nods.
I trust that. Before Vasmir walks away, he looks at Drakar and Ervan? Oh no, Drakar and the other guy. He's like, pleased to make your acquaintance. Let's hope to work together. And then he just goes back to sulking.
DM. Are all 3 of them gathered, DM?
That depends on them. I assume that Greaves and Dakar are still close to each other, but Erevan moved towards Rocky to converse.
Alright. Varem is gonna stand up from where he's sitting, very abruptly, slowly walk towards the two, are gathering, and he just looks at them, while hovering around, above them, I respect. And just walks back and just sits down and just looks at the food, empty face, his eyes empty. Just looks back at the food.
Everything here is tense. People keep coming towards us and just nodding. I like it.
Right too fast, bitch.
Joker actually likes it. He doesn't mind. So every time someone just nods at him, he would just silently nod back. But what I said earlier is basically just him talking to Greaves about his observations.
Should we do a formal introduction out of character? Because they have no clue who we are.
I mean, in character.
That's true.
So,
Vasmir as a front.
Wait, who's speaking?
As Erevan speaking. So as Erevan moves towards Rocky, you guys notice that he has a typical features of a high elf.
Oh no.
Yeah, he is. It is a bit. There are certain things that are a bit unnatural about him. One thing immediately apparent for everyone. He stands almost or around 6 feet tall. Taller than most elves, I would say.
Yeah.
He is imposing in a sense that he carries a certain stance about him. He has an intense, focused gaze. At this point, it's towards Rocky. That hints that there's a certain duality within him. That you sense that there's a certain, especially for those insights with passive insights of 20 and above. You can somehow feel that there is a certain duality within him, that there's a certain presence, so to speak, but you can't quite pinpoint it out. So his long dark hair cast.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
No,
so
I was asking if
long
he
dark
has
hair
the haunted one background.
No, he doesn't have. No, not that background.
Oh, yeah.
His
You can go
long
on.
dark hair cascades down his shoulders, framing a face marked with sharp, elderly features and an aura of both wisdom and mystery. He has piercing blue eyes, lit with a faint ethereal glow. Seems to hold a storm of emotions beneath, but you can see that he's doing his best to um, be calm on the surface. So, and there are faint tattoos covered covering his exposed arm right now, and you can sense that these tattoos even covers his the entirety of his body. So you can see from the markings alone, which are you can't quite decipher because they're like ancient oven texts. Um, that's covering his arcane. Somehow you can sense that these are of arcane nature ang iyang tattoo, and somehow explains his connection to magic. He is dressed in a flowing blue and black robe adorned with intricate silver patterns along the edges. So amo ni siya ang iyang
Bro.
robe of Archmagi. Oo. So Ervan's attire combines elegance with practicality, so freedom of movement, so allowing ease of movement for both swordplay and spell casting. He wears an armored vest beneath his robes, suggesting readiness for battle. And while the silver belt around his waist is intricately crafted, almost ceremonial in appearance, but you can see that there is a contraption holding everything around it that could probably be converted to a weapon. So, muna siya daw ang dart siya, kumbaga.
Sword belt.
Shuriken.
I call it
Ang
a sword.
shuriken.
Bro, I bet it's a sword belt.
So, on his left hand, he channels raw. I would say he is able to. There's a hint of crackle of arcane energy for a short while, but uh, nadula man lang siya. And you can see that your gaze then would fall sa iya nga to duha ka swords, scimitars. Rocky, since you scanned me earlier, you can see that one of the blade, the one that is colored in red with red hue, is actually a staff of power, but is in a blade form. So
Blade
scimitar siya. Oh, hindi siya staff, but scimitar of power.
Scimitar of power. God damn. Jace, you gotta allow that type of big God. What the
Rocky is extremely surprised that you have the same stuff that he has, except I guess it's adjusted to what kind of fighting style you are on. Adjusted to your fighting style. Rocky
Wait.
stands up. Yeah, in front of
Yeah, go ahead.
everyone. Yeah. Looks at him in the eye. He is 6'4", so he towers over him. Kaya mas si Rocky. I assume that you're the mercenary, or one of the mercenaries that Hector hired.
I am Erivan Moriat and extends his arm.
Address me as Rocky. Don't mind the eye. And then Rocky points at his left eye, which is corrupted. Nothing to be dwelled on. Pleasure to fighting with you along with this battle. And then Rocky holds his hand out.
I was expecting no fights, but okay, if you say so. So, yes, everyone, I am Ervan Moriat. You can call me Ervan. I am a practitioner of the art of magic. So I can be of assistance to you guys. Anything arcane, support, travel, anything of utility, and even aid you in combat if need be.
Vlasmir's head perks up. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Vlasmir's head perks up, and he notices the ears and the complexion, the skin, the tattoos, and he looks at Ervan and he's like, "You are of the Shadarkai?
I would say that I am a high elf.
Oh shit.
But what you see in me, the complexion you see in me is also
He's bragging.
you're half right, I would say.
Vasmir like walks
I would
close
like
to you.
to
Oh,
think
sorry.
that I am of the Shadokai. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Vasmir walks to you, and he's like, he walks close to you, and he's like, you can see that like there has just like the tension in the room, because you can notice, you can deduce that something just happened before you arrive, and he just looks at you, and he's like, looking forward to working with you, High Elf.
I am looking forward to working with you the same.
You can notice that like he's at the word High Elf like not in a good way, but
Derogatory way.
yeah.
Got a slur.
Derogatory. Okay.
Not derogatory, not of
Wow.
course not derogatory, but
Whoa.
not derogatory, but just you can see that there's like some venom in it, the way he's passed.
It's acid.
Yeah, like High Elf. Never mind. But yeah, he just nods,
And
and he
then-
nods at the two other recruits.
Everyone
Okay.
smiles, and everyone smiles, and then he says, just a little bit on a softer voice, "Oh, I didn't expect that the typical things I see in the streets or hear from the streets are seen in this. I would say I was expecting a professional group, but I guess there are, typical things that you can never change."
Gasmir laughs a bit, but then he
Well-
looks.
Will there be any problems working with you, sir?
I forgive the attitude. A lot has happened.
Then that's the only.
Vasmir looks
that's
at
the only thing
the
that is important to me.
yeah. Vasmir looks at the three recruits, and he says, "I believe that Hector has briefed all of you."
No,
Vasmir
it's
looks at
not yet completely. We are in this hall to discuss everything.
okay. Well, Vasmir looks at Hector, and he's like questioning
Hector's not
blindly.
there.
Oh, Hector's not there. Okay, Schizo Gaming. Let's. Let's just wait for him. Oh, by the way, you can see Vasmir is a weird guy. He's a dragonborn, but he wears this elf mask, right? He's I guess ang pinaka-defining criteria is that he has 4 arms, 2 of which are made of wood, and second to that he's 9 feet tall.
Yes, a tail.
Oh, actually, now that I think of it, Drakkar and Grieve, you should also like describe what your character looks like to the
Yeah.
like what they see.
Yeah. Okay. Drakkar. Oh, hold on. Can I just like send in the chat? Can I just resend the image that I sent in the chat last
Yeah,
time?
for sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. So because yeah, that one. He's doing that exactly in the corner or in the entrance where we came in. So everybody is like talking or no, not introducing and stuff and nodding, and he'll stay there. So he's like he's probably like he's 6'3", so he's a pretty tall and pretty big elf. And when asked if he needs to introduce himself, he just says that you guys can just call me Drakar. And he doesn't say much, but I guess if people are looking on body language, he's not really tense at the moment, so he doesn't mind that there's a lot of company. Um, he what else? What can I share? What you see in the drawing is exactly what he's he his attire is. So that's his getup. Um, Also very practical, at least for the fighting style that he does, and he's studying everything in the room, but just not making comments, not doing anything. And while Erevan and Rocky and probably Vesmir, I don't know, were exchanging their conversations, he's just focused on that part. And yeah, uh, what else? What else can I share? I don't really know what else I can share. He's a quiet guy, but you can see that he's no. I guess y'all can infer that he prefers fighting in the front lines. No, not in the front lines. He prefers fighting physically, even though he has an air of magic around him.
All
Yeah,
right.
I guess that's it.
What about Grieve? Is Grieve here?
He is. I think he is. Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Hmm?
Like, how would you describe your character to other players?
So Greaves is just leaning on this pillar right here, just watching everybody for now. A bit of a very boastful aura, about an aura of confidence and smug. It's just as if it's just another burdensome day has come. But after listening to everybody, he you notice that he speaks, but although his mandibles are moving, yes, you're most noticing that he's actually speaking in mandibles. You're hearing him speak into your mind instead. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for I am a Thrycreen. Yes, I am a demon kind. And this is the best way we can speak. I can speak directly to your thoughts telepathically. You can feel free to reply in kind telepathically, but you may also reply to me in the best way, in the most comfortable way you'd like to talk. Just feel free to speak to me in whatever language you prefer, and I'll be here to listen. I am a bard. I am also a Thrycreen. If ever my companions, my meals. Oh, sorry. Yes. If you don't know,
Look at me.
Thrycreens are used to be known to eat elves, but that was my more ill-bred folk. So that's not me. I am more of a.
The moment you said that they're more likely to eat elves, Minerva just looks at you and she's just like, the fuck?
Actually, I feed them. So yeah. Then he jokingly decides that, of course, fattening up your meal is good. But I digress. And then, so he fully removes his hood and removes his mask to show his full Thrycreen features of very more akin to a wasp, but sleek yellow and although the most of his body is in more of a he's covered in what initially seems to be medium armor, but you realize it's just his it's just all bugs, bug body. So it's just his carapace. So, and then he spreads his arms, including 4 arms as well.
Yo, let's go!
And bows.
Let's go!
4-arm gang.
I'm gonna get
Or
ice cream
arm.
here.
And just as you introduce yourself, Minerva just looks at you. Nice to meet you, sir, but I will confirm to you, I do not taste good. I am a half-breed.
I was just joking. And then he winks at her. Hello there.
He's been surrounded by 2 elves. He has not attempted to eat any of us, so you're safe.
Thank God.
Previous ASMR mukbang when
Real.
elves
Don't worry.
ang
The one
I
who
am
just
used to fending for myself. And I will do my best to also fend for the rest of the party in whatever way I could. As long as I don't get hungry, of course.
Out of character, if there's 2 half elves, eat both of them, you'll get 1 full elf. So you know,
Okay,
yeah,
pal.
you can work with you can work with it. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Don't drag me in this.
Don't drag
Will
me.
you not hear?
I'm an Eladrin. I don't taste good. I am an Eladrin. I'm a different breed.
If any of you may feel uncomfortable with this telepathic link, feel free to talk to me in common sign language. I can also respond in kind.
Oh,
if that
nice.
would be preferred.
Oh wait, so do 3 greens not have ears?
Oh.
And then as he is about to bow and fix his robes, you notice that at the side he has a very peculiarly red dagger and a
Trauma.
very
Oh,
bright electrically
that's nice.
charged guitar.
Ah.
And
Is that a... Pwede ko ka investigation sa dagger if this is red wizard.